Yes. Sir, Your Honor.
Is there anything to be done in Joshua Miller's several cases?
Yes,
He's set
Judge.
for trial next week.
He's set for trial, okay. Is he in jail?
Yes, Judge.
We'll transport him. Do I need to transport him? Or maybe not.
We,
He may need to be arraigned on his latest charge.
Okay, well, 19,407, 19,129, 19,127, 18,155. And I'll see if he's been arraigned in the last case. He's in the latest case, he has been arraigned.
he has.
Yeah.
Your Honor, in 18,155, 19,127, and 19,129, all of those cases are set for trial next week. Josh and I had discussed severing those and not trying them all together. I spoke with Josh about it, and what I understand from Josh is that he wants to try 18,155, 19,127, and 19,129 at the same time.
State's agreeable with that, Your Honor.
I advised him against it, but I want to be sure that we put on the record that that this is his decision. Josh, did you hear what I said?
Yes, sir.
And what did you understand about what I said about trial for next week?
All four of the cases.
Well, actually, there's only going to be 3 of the cases be tried next week.
And honestly, this is to the prosecutor, this is to the judge, the courtroom. I honestly need treatment. This is an ongoing thing that's been going on in my life for over 26 years. I have a drug problem. Bottom line, I have a drug problem. I've been to prison 10 times
Josh,
in 8 years.
Josh,
And y'all are trying to send me away to prison again for the 11th time in 9 years for drugs.
Josh.
I have a drug problem. I need a year-long treatment facility to be able to give a chance in life.
Josh. The issue is, do we try the 3 cases together next week or not?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the problem with video arraignments.
Yeah.
You can stand aside, thank you, sir. Travis Armstead, 19,405. Controlled substances. So you see the public defender represents you. We've scheduled the matter. Is there anything else to be done?
Judge, we do need him to fill out another application for the 405 case.
Okay, that looks like you've been
Is there any way
appointed.
we can resolve all of this?
Looks like you've been appointed in that. But you know, they want you to fill out another application, sir.
Verbally instead of fill out an application.
Travis, I'll get over to see you and we'll talk about a resolution.
Yeah, I was here for a bond reduction anyways.
Well, could we,
He's here for a while.
bond reduction, he says, Judge.
Or resolve it all, either way.
Well, you want to have a hearing on it? We can bring him over and have a hearing.
Well, I'd rather not till I have a chance to visit with him. But we could schedule it for the 19th.
No, I ain't gonna do that. Either bond reduction or resolve it, either way.
We'll leave it as
I've got
scheduled.
a hip replacement next week to do, so I need out so I can get that taken care of.
Let's see, is there anything to be done in Wayne Smith's cases?
Bring him over for a plea, Judge.
Okay, we'll transport Wayne Smith. Ashley Fisher, 18,158, 17,305. Good morning.
Good morning.
Give me just a moment here, ma'am.
Okay.
Or she appears here for a contempt charge based on a petition for non-payment of fine.
Okay, in 18,158, that was Judge Webb's case. Let's see if I can do anything in 17,305. I'll have her appear before Judge Webb on 18,158 on November 14th.
Your Honor,
One moment.
is there any way I can get a bond reduction? I am not from here, and I'm employed right now, And since I got picked up on these charges, I'm trying to save my job so I can pay you the restitution for these fines or whatever. And I'm begging, can I please get a lower bond or maybe an OR? I am not in any trouble all I have is just this contempt of court, and I'm not from Baxter County. I'm from Conway, and I'm away from home, and I really need to get back, to try to save my job, sir. If I could get a lower bond or promise to, I get paid Wednesday. If I promise to make a payment, by Wednesday, if I can get over out or something. But, sir, I cannot afford, neither can my family. I have a son and I have a husband at home that needs me as well. And I'm begging the court to please OR me or to please lower this bond and make it bondable at least.
I note that this is the second post-trial petition for contempt or has been filed. These cases are before another judge, Judge Gordon Webb, appeared before him on November 14th at 9 o'clock a.m. And no, I'm not going to OR you.
That's it. Okay.
Bobby Cochran, 19-157, 19-196. Now I'm looking at two police statements and some conditions of probation. Have you gone over these?
Yes, sir, I have.
Do you think you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir, I do.
And have you signed all of them?
Yes, sir, I have.
Do you understand the charges against you and the range of penalty for conviction?
Yes, sir, I do.
And are you pleading guilty to furnishing prohibited articles in case 19-196?
Yes, sir, I am.
And in 19-157, are you pleading guilty to two counts of theft of property?
Yes, sir.
You're giving up your right to have trials in these matters, and you're giving up your right to also have appeals in these cases by pleading guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir, I am.
Other than the sentencing recommendation in these documents, have you been promised anything that gets you to change your plea?
No, sir, I haven't.
Has anyone promised you anything?
No, sir.
Or, I'm sorry, has anyone threatened you in any manner to get you to change your
No,
plea?
sir.
And you're pleading guilty because you're guilty.
Yes, sir.
What is the factual basis for this?
Judge, in the theft of property case 19-157, that arises out of occurrences that occurred in or on or about April of 2019. This defendant, along with another co-defendant, would have stolen a number of trailers in Baxter County. Trailers that and exercised unauthorized control over the property of another. This defendant was involved in that. In the matter of 2019-196, the furnishing articles, this defendant, while visiting an inmate at the Baxter County Detention Center, brought that inmate a Bible, and inside the spine of that Bible there was a quantity of tobacco.
Did you do these things?
Yes, sir.
Does she have any prior?
No.
This time, ma'am, I accept your pleas and judge you guilty. In 19-157, on each count, you'll be sentenced to 6 years in the Department of Corrections to be suspended on terms of probation. You'll pay $200 in cost, a $2,000 fine, a DNA fee of $250, $40 booking fee, $200 in public defender fees. In 19-196, for furnishing prohibited articles, you're sentenced to 6 years in the Department of Corrections to be suspended on conditions of probation. You pay $200 in cost, a $2,000 fine, a DNA fee of $250, $40 booking fee, $200 in public defender fees. Does a drug crime assessment apply to this?
To the furnishing article,
Yes.
the way I read it, all of that does.
Okay,
Yeah.
very well. Drug crime assessment of $125. Pay what you owe at a minimum rate of $100 per month beginning within 30 days. Payments are made to the Sheriff's Department.
Yes, sir.
I say that, Your Honor, a controlled substance can be tobacco inside a detention center. I'll certainly reread it. I'm incorrect. I'll amend it.
You go with this, gentleman.
Yes, sir. Good luck to you. Thank you, sir.
Jeffrey Shepard, 19-147. Mr. Shepherd, there's a police statement and some conditions of probation I'm looking at. Have you gone over these?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on both these documents?
Yes, sir.
You understand the charges against you, which is unauthorized use of a vehicle, misdemeanor, 2 counts,
Yes, sir.
and you understand the range of penalties for those crimes?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty to that?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering your plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Have you been promised anything other than what's in these
No,
documents?
sir.
Are you guilty of these crimes?
Yes, sir.
This time, sir, I accept your plea. A judge you guilty. You'll be sentenced to 12 months in the county jail to be suspended on conditions of probation. Pay $200 in cost, a $500 fine, $20 booking fee, public defender fee of $200, restitution of $215, and extradition fee of $187.65.
Yes, sir.
They will show at a minimum rate of $100 per month beginning within 30 days, making payments to the Sheriff's Department here in Baxter County.
Yes, sir.
Let's go with this, John. Justin Farmer, 19274.
Your Honor, if you wouldn't mind, if we could call the second case as well. I also represent the co-defendant, and I have the same issues to take up in that case as well, so we can knock them both out.
Say that again?
If you'd like to call the second case as well, the co-defendant, the following case, Mr. Davidson, I've got the same issues to address in both cases, so we can get them both knocked out.
19275, Michael Davidson.
Your Honor, I believe today was the plea deadline. As of yet, we have not received an offer in either case. Additionally, I got to speak with the prosecutor this week about the cases, and then I filed some motions based upon our conversation and my review of the discovery file, and those were just accepted for filing this morning. One of them is a motion to suppress the written statement that I believe we'll need to have a hearing on. And Mr. Davidson, at work about 2 weeks ago, broke his jaw, had to have surgery and put wires in. They are taking those out tomorrow, so I wasn't going to request continuance based upon that at this time, but I wanted to let the court know that if he does need an additional surgery, that we may need one later. And I did provide the prosecutor with copies of those motions before
You're
they were
representing
filed.
both these
Yes, Your
folks
Honor.
and the co-defendant?
Yes, Your Honor. And I intend to try them together if we have to get that far.
You've spoken with them about the possible
I have,
conflicts.
I have. And I've gotten them both to sign consent agreements as well, understanding those rights and acknowledging them.
All right, thank you.
You wanna have them come on the 5th of December?
There you go.
You want to be back on, say, December 5th? The motion.
It should be fine, yes.
All right. Return on December 5th, 10 o'clock. Take it from there.
Okay, and then we'll address the continuance later, because I had filed a motion for supplemental discovery as well. And depending upon whether that existed or not, I wasn't sure if we'd need more time. Go ahead.
You have any objection?
No.
We'll grant it.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Do I just need to wait on a date, or?
Oh, yeah, we'll send out.
Sounds good. Thank you very much, Your Honor. This is all I had today. May I be excused? Thank you.
John Cox, 18387. Theft by receiving. Mr. Cox, I'm looking at a police statement. Have you gone over this?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign it?
Yes, sir.
Do you feel you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
Document? You understand the charge against you and the range of penalty if you're convicted?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty to theft by receiving?
Yes, sir.
Give up your right to trial and an appeal by pleading guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Have you been promised anything other than this sentencing recommendation which is in this document?
No, sir.
Have you been pressured or threatened as you change your plea?
No, sir.
Are you guilty of this crime?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
Judge, on or about August the 29th of 2018, this gentleman would have been in possession of a vehicle, a Ford pickup truck that was stolen from Tennessee at the 1000 block of Harding Boulevard in Cotter, Arkansas.
Is that true?
Yes, sir.
And you knew it was stolen, you should have.
Yes, sir.
This time, sir, accept your plea, adjudge you guilty, you're sentenced to 3 years in Department of Corrections. You'll pay $200 in cost, a $2,000 fine, a DNA fee of $250, $20 booking fee, $200 in public defender fees, $2,180 in restitution, and pay what you owe at a minimum rate of $100 per month beginning within 60 days after your release.
And Your Honor, my client wanted the court to be aware that he's entitled to some jail time credit. And of course, I'll work with the prosecutor's office to ensure he gets every day he's entitled to.
All right. You remain in custody of the sheriff. Rodney Johnson, 19251. Mr. Johnson, I'm looking at a police statement and some conditions of probation. Have you gone over these?
Yes, sir.
You feel you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
You understand the charge against you and the range of penalty if you're convicted?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty to theft of property and a misdemeanor?
Yes.
You're giving up your right to a trial and appeal by doing so. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You're going to plead freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Because you're guilty.
Yes, sir.
This time, sir, I sentence you to 1 year's probation. Find you guilty, sentence you to 1 year's probation. You pay $200 in cost, a $500 fine, $40 booking fee, $200 in public defender fees, pay what you owe at a minimum rate of $100 per month, beginning within 30 days, pay the sheriff's department.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, if I might, I noticed that the restitution in that is not figured. And Mr. Hastings and I have agreed that this gentleman, he has returned those items to the store, and I found that out today. So his restitution will be whatever his contract rental per month would have been up to the point of June 14th, 2019, less any payments that he's made.
Let me know if there's a problem with it.
Okay.
Go ahead, right there.
Mason Wren, 19279. Sir, I'm looking at a police statement and some conditions of suspension and probation. Have you gone over these?
Yes, sir.
Speak up a little bit.
Yes, sir.
You feel you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
You understand the charges against you and the range of penalty if you're convicted?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty to distributing, possessing, or viewing matters depicting sexually explicit conduct involving a child?
Yes, sir.
You're giving up your right to have 10 counts of that. Is that you understand?
Yes, sir.
You're giving up your right to have a trial and an appeal by pleading guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Other than what's in these documents, have you been promised anything to get you to change your plea?
No, sir.
Has anyone pressured or threatened to get you to change your plea?
No, sir.
And are you guilty of these crimes?
Yes, sir.
What happened to you?
Your Honor, this arises out of events that took place in July and August of 2018. Officers with the Arkansas Department of Corrections would have obtained search warrants, obtained hard drives of computers, and then other search warrants to look inside those hard drives. At 188 Boat Dock Road in Lakeview, Arkansas, at that time, they would have found 10 photographs depicting sexually explicit conduct with a child. That would have been in this gentleman. That was followed up with an interview of this individual.
Does he have any priors?
No, he does not.
Is this true, sir? What Mr. Chisholm said?
Wait, what was the...
What Mr.
So I
Chisholm,
can't hear you, sir.
is it, what Mr. Chisholm said, is that true?
what was it he said?
Okay, go ahead and go through it again. He said he didn't listen to this gentleman
All right,
right here.
yeah.
He said he didn't hear what you said.
Okay. Your Honor, during a sweep, the officers with the Arkansas State Police would have found, using this man's computer address, would have obtained, using that information, would have obtained a number of search warrants. The first search warrant was issued on July 31st and was taken to this man's address in Lakeview, Arkansas, where they seized a hard drive, among other things, and computer information. At that point, August 3rd, they obtained a search warrant to get into that hard drive, and at that point, they found this gentleman's computer, which he owns. They would have found 10 explicit, they would have found 10 images which depicted sexually explicit conduct with a child.
So you were in possession of these images on the
Yes.
computer?
Yes, sir.
This time, sir, accept your plea, judge you guilty, and in each count you'll be placed on 10 years probation. You pay $200 in costs, a $2,000 fine, a DNA fee of $250, $40 booking fee, sex offender registration fee of $250. Pay what you owe at a minimum rate of $100 per month beginning within 30 days. Make your payments to the Sheriff's Department here in Baxter County. You just go with this gentleman. Andrew O'Brien, 18-5-19, engaging a child in sexually explicit conduct, including delinquency of a minor. Sir, I'm looking at a police statement and some conditions of suspension or probation. Have you gone over these?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the charges against you and the range of penalties if you're convicted?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty to engaging a child in sexually explicit conduct and contributing to the delinquency of a minor?
Pleading no contest, sir.
It's a no contest?
Yes, Your Honor, it
So
is.
you're guilty here, but that's fine, no contest.
Yes, sir.
Okay. By entering your plea of no contest, you're giving up your right to have a trial and you're giving up your right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Have you been promised anything other than what's in these documents to get you to change your plea?
No, sir.
Has anyone pressured or threatened you to get you to change your plea?
No, sir.
What's the factual basis for this?
Your Honor, this arises out of events that took place on December 14th of 2018. The defendant, who is an adult, would have sent 2 photographs of his genitalia to a 16-year-old girl living in Baxter County, Arkansas. At the same time, he was engaged in conduct that encouraged this 16-year-old to defy the wishes of her parents and to move him outside his home. Judge, this plea gives this gentleman 10 years probation. I want the court to know that I have met with the victim, who is 16 years old. I've never met her, but I've met with her stepfather, who has custody of, with her father, who has custody of her, and her stepmother. And it is at their request that I'm doing this.
You're not contesting the facts that Mr. Chisholm recited?
No, sir.
Okay. This time, sir, I accept your plea of no contest and judge you guilty for engaging a child in sexual explicit conduct. For use in visual or print medium, you're sentenced to 10 years probation. For contributing to delinquency of a minor, that's 21 years probation.
No, sir, sir.
You pay $200 in costs, $2,250 fine, DNA fee of $250, booking fee of $40, sex offender registration fee $250. Pay what you owe at a minimum rate of $100 per month beginning within 30 days. Make your payments to the Sheriff's Department in Baxter County.
Yes, sir.
Before you leave, you need to visit with probation.